obviously the film has got such good reviews, and it's an absolute pleasure that Z5 is picking up such good films. And
Yeah.
alongside that, we just saw a cute video a few days back where you are giving food to the cats at a party.
Oh,
So,
really? Yeah.
so are you a cat person, or like are you
Yeah,
an
I
animal?
have. I have two cats at home. I never thought I'll ever have a pet in my house, but I don't know why. I just have two cats now. I adopted a stray cat as well last year, so she's part of the family now. I just became a cat person, and I don't know why. I can't cross the road if I hear a cat screaming for food or crying for food. I just stop and find food and feed her. I don't know. It's just something that happens. I don't know. It's just a thing. So yeah.
That's so adorable. And you have done all kinds of roles, like from Sonu Gide to Kismiti to Pyar Ka Panchnama to now Chalang, and even in Janhit
Yeah.
Mein Jaari. It is like a bit mature role from what you were doing earlier. So how have you like progressed as an actor for the roles?
I take each role on each film as like a learning class or another workshop or another acting class or thing that I've picked up, because every film for me is different. Every character is different. I mean, it has to be. There's no fun in playing the same thing again. But also it's a different learning experience. I feel like every film has taught me something more as an actor, and every character has taught me something more as a human being. So you take all of those lives learnings and experiences, and you're able to then put it back into your craft in the next film. And that's just how I know how to do it. So bhai, I just keep doing that. That's about it.
Truly. And like I graduated last month as a doctor, and the maximum number of calls that I'm getting is how can I get contraceptives, and like it's
Oh
such a
my god,
taboo in the
really?
society. So like such films are actually such educating experience for the society as whole. Like even in the urban class, it's quite required as of now.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm really so glad. Because yeah, you're right. People don't want to talk about this openly. They want to just send a text message or do like a private call to a doctor and keep it under wraps. I get it. I'm not saying that we'll as a society just change overnight or over a few years. I think it'll take longer than that. But I feel like there should be a start. We need to start somewhere. We need to make some people okay to at least make that call to their doctors and at least be informed about it and start having a conversation about
Certain.
it. So yeah, I'm glad this film has happened.
And you have discussed many times that you were like you faced a little bit of discrimination for being a little short in height or stuff. So how have you went an extra mile for proving the worth that you have?
I don't think I went an extra mile. Yeah, I feel like you'll always have something less, and the other person will always have something more. It's just the nature of life, I guess. But that doesn't mean what you have is not of any value. So if maybe this person can't see it, then somebody else can see it. In my case, some producers, directors didn't have a problem with my height. They thought of different ways of shooting me. I wore heels. It just kind of balanced out, and I kept at it. I kept doing one film after another, and I'm here now. So there's no formula to it. There is no hard and fast to it. It's life. It'll happen to you,
Undoubtedly.
and you'll get somewhere where you'll suddenly think that, oh, I never thought this would change for me this way, but it just did. So yeah,
And in one of the interviews, you had said that your first job itself was like a salesperson, and you had sold bowling pins or something. So please
God, you
share
really
more
read
about
up,
that
yeah. My
experience.
God. Yes, I was in college, and I don't know why in college. I Okay, so you as a child, I didn't realize the money that your parents kind of put into you for you to have a good life. You know, and that money it's a big amount sometimes. So I
Certainly.
was in I was in a college studying a course, and I didn't like that college because it didn't have my friends in it. And I just behaved like a child, and I cried and I said, I want to go back to my old college. And I felt like, what's the big deal? Why can't I just leave here and go there? I'm studying the same course. Like, why is it such a big issue? And for the first time, I think I was told the fee of the course. which they've paid already in this college, and now they'll have to pay the same amount again in another college, which is what a colossal waste of money. And I think for the first time I realized, oh my god, yeah, I didn't think it was such a big figure. And why would you pay the figure twice? It's not. It
Hmm.
doesn't make. You will not buy two iPhones, no. You will not buy two iPads. You'll buy one and you'll utilize your money from that. So I was like, I'm such a child. I just made my parents go through this financial burden of paying the same price for two courses, and something in me shifted, and I said that's not happening. Um, I'm going to, if I want to choose a different college, and if I have to pay that figure, then I should be the one earning the money and paying it. They shouldn't be paying for me. It's not theirs to it's not their burden alone to take. So I just went and picked up odd jobs while I was studying, because I wanted to pay for that course myself, and I wanted to pay for other things that that were going to be my expenses. So I took up odd jobs, and one of those odd jobs was at a bowling alley, because that time bowling was a very big fad here
Yes.
in Bombay, and they had these tournaments of bowling tournaments. And one of the things in the bowling tournaments was people would buy their own equipment, which is their bowling pins or their balls, and how to take care of the bowling ball, and how to like keep it clean and whatever, like a lot of other products with it. So I was the person taking care of all the sales of the products. So yeah, that was that.
And one thing that I like the most about this movie is that the poster has the inclusivity of all the actors, like every actor who makes this film worth watching. And
Correct.
before ending it, I just want to share one last experience. Like when I was in med school, we used to have this advertisement competition where we were asked to endorse the contraceptives, the condoms, so that there could be unique ways of advertising. So how do you think the advertising and education about this in colleges could be more beneficial?
I think the advertising about condoms is the reason why condoms are considered a taboo, because we don't advertise it as information and education or protection. We don't advertise it like that. We advertise it for sales to increase. We advertise it for people to catch their eye or to pique their interest. So there are sexual content, and it's just some sexy girl or some sexy guy, and
Yes.
it's all about sex. I think that's why people can't even go on a counter and say I want a condom, because the packet of the condom has things that they will only get embarrassed about, which ideally we shouldn't be embarrassed about because we do it, but that's just a society we live in. So I feel like if you really want condom as an idea to kind of be a more accepted and normal thing, then the advertising around it has to change. It just has to change. We need to find a new narrative to sell it.
Unquestionably. And well, wishing you the best for the film to work well on
Thank
Z5
you.
as well. And it was
Thank
a
you,
great
Neel.
time.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.